Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. That's a little bit troubling, not gonna lie. Turn on lights. Let's do nice. Examine form. Performance evaluation. Richard Petermock's supervisor. So this is an evaluation by Janice on this guy. Halloween show. The Misfits. They're awesome. See you there.
Sometimes you just have to lie to
Misfits
Mom
are
and Dad.
awesome.
Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after.
Ooh.
That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound.
Wow.
Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me.
Aww.
I think she could tell.
She likes her. Aw, that's nice. There's a secret passage. That's pretty awesome. Healthy choices. So the secret passages have been marked on my map. That's pretty good. The armoire. What's in here? Little outfit. What's this? Captain Allegra and the first mate. This fucking thing. I'm starting to get a little nervous, not gonna lie. Do we have the secret? Ah, look at this. To downstairs. Okay, let's go there. So we're in this attic, so we need to go through the mom and dad's bedroom, make a right into there, and then go into the room on the left. Okay. Ooh, open panel. Wow. Okay. Okay. Examine map. Ghost Hunters. Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation log. Wow. Hidden compartments found 3. The library, upstairs hall, and foyer. Evidence of the supernatural discovered 0. Search continues. And there's like a little picture of a panel. Oh, so these must be the spots where there's secret. So there's one here, so across from Sam's room. One in the library, and one there, like through the foyer in the hallway. I think if we went through here, so we're here. There's one here. Okay. So let's check that out. Lots of newspaper clippings. Let's open the panel. Oh, loose panel. Show flyer. Misfits.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so
Yeah.
Lonnie and I shared it.
Yeah.
The lights went out.
Oh.
I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too.
Oh.
In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
That's sweet. Okay. Private. Do not read. Second. Okay, let's read this first. The Green Glacier. So this is her, one of her stories. Scouting partner, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Property of Sam, private. I don't really know what that means. Half of Sam's locker combo. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Something 51. Okay, so there's 2. We're missing 2 numbers. Although... Oh, this is that thing that she made that the professor thought was shit. I think it looks fine. Screw that professor. You did a good job, Sam. So where's the last, no, what? The last secret passage. We checked that one. We checked that one. This one. So the one across from Sam's room. Okay, let's go. Here we go. The Ouija board. Okay. It's just a Ouija board. The note. Hello? Hello? Oh, who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come back? Oh. What the fuck? Oh, here's the other half of the Sam's locker. So, what's the locker? Oh. Oop. So 051. 051. Examine photo. Oh, it's Lonnie. Oh, Lonnie's the military woman.
Lonnie came over today,
Take key.
but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh. That's sweet. So we got a key. What does the key do? The key is to the basement. Roots are shaped like a person. Okay, unlock. Okay, I'm actually legitimately scared now. Shit, I'm actually really scared. I'm hugging the corners. Just the binder. Read note. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me at your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it's pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward around more than 30 seconds at a time. You're very cordially yours and close friend and confidant, Lonnie. A fancy man, quite. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling tastes and refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Chips up, potato chips, sweet. I'm slightly less scared after having read that whole thing. Oh, Samantha and Lonnie.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before.
Ooh.
But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Well, So there's some old sex ed assignments. And there's this. A furnace. Slightly terrified of that. There's more stuff. Letter. Reed College, Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Samantha, congratulations. I'm pleased to inform you of your admissions to the creative
I'm
writing
so
program.
stupid
Got
sometimes.
into college. Good.
I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12.
Wow.
And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Man, that's basically high school for you. Granddad's books, Joyce, Complete Understanding, Richard Greenbrier. His head's cut out here. I don't know why. It's a little creepy. What does it say there? Professor Laureate of English. Okay, so his dad. He's encouraging him to write. He says he could be better than. And that's good because he's a. So this is the mom's citizenship stuff. Okay. So she was from Canada, United States of America. So she was from Canada and is now a United States citizen, it seems like. After glancing through that. Postcard. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Farms. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if running the school has been to Oregon, but it's much cold and rainy as shit in March. I wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come. Lonnie. That's nice.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie.
Oh,
There's a reason for that.
check that out.
Lonnie and I
actually.
snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Oh. But then you lose your sense of you. Oh well. Dear Sam, today's Spanish lesson, blah, 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 fine, whatever. I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think probably. The nature here is totally different from back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay, but I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home, then we could read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Lonnie. Pillow. This is kind of like the worst room ever. Scrap. Girl Scout. The band formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list. Role model. Authority. Main squeeze. Telling stories. Instruction. First mate. Self. Girl Scouts denial.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
So all those cassettes we're finding is Lonnie, her band. If this would happen in real life, this would be really creepy. Seeing all this secret shit lying around. Costume selling, blah blah, smells like Teen Spirit video. Okay. The psycho house girl. The coolest stuff about being a psycho house girl. Cool thing number 1. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as they walk past. I guess they haven't heard of peripheral. Okay, let's move on. Read letter. Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in the incident, the fact is no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will bring only more attention to your school, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. So that's the bitch principal telling her to drop it.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
I don't know if you like know about music, but Lonnie's not that good. But it's okay because you love her. That's fine. Read note. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom has such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I know she's just jealous of our cool and free-willing lifestyles. Blah, blah. No, that's kind of scary. Magazine, okay. Lamp letter. This guy. Oh, this is the other side of the foyer. Okay. Excellent. Making progress. I wonder why this was locked in the first place. There must be something to it, like another one of the postcards I sent. Yay! This is from I don't know. The Vatican. That's where it's from. Hi, Mom, Dad, Sam. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people, so you can probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get bored by a bull. Gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. That's pretty funny. No butts in heaven. No butts in heaven. Sorry. Open folder, examine slip. Disciplinary referral. Disturbing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone calls to students' parents. Out of school suspension. Oh, you got suspended. You got suspended, Sam. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that they're absolutely clear. You're grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand that we understand what you're going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so we don't have this happen again. Okay.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Yeah, that's... I don't want to get too topical, but that is actually the worst. When people just completely deny that being gay is not... It is more than a decision.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
I have a feeling I know where this is going. I said it's more than a choice. I don't mean that it is a choice at all. It's not. You are what you are, and that's the end of it. So it's around like the 6th or the 7th, which means they're on an anniversary trip. I see. So if it's around there, okay. What's that? Something about the basement. Charity junk pickup. Okay, so they're giving away all their stuff to charity. Well, all the stuff that was in those boxes. I'm never gonna be able to read this because the font is just impossible. Ooh, it's a greenhouse. Cool. It's pretty sweet. There's a desk. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved the president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement. The dangers where he mattered. From the pen of Terrence L. Greenbrier. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it's been to see John Russell back in print. Thank you much for the... I hope this might be an... okay, so he's back. So he's back. A new book. With, I think, a new publisher. Where will do it? In the foyer, secret door under the stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Okay, here's another secret door. Oh shit. This must be Oscar. Oscar. Possession and exorcism. Good. Attic key. Oh shit. Now we have to actually go up there.
The
Ah!
sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Shit. Alright. This is it. Okay. Love you. Yes. Stay strong. I love you, Lonnie.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
That's nice.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
It's nice. It's gotta be said, I thought that was gonna go in a more unfortunate direction, but it didn't. I thought ghosts were gonna start coming out of the woodwork and start taking me out, but that's not where they went with that. Wow, Gone Home. Now I know why it was really good. Yeah. Well, that's the end of that. Gone Home. Wow. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and I'll see you all next time.